In this video, I'm going to share with you the 3 newsletters that I'm currently building out for myself. This is on top of the client newsletters that I'm running as well. This video is going to be slightly different because I want to share with you the why, the thinking behind why I am building these particular newsletters, so you can apply that when you pick a newsletter for yourself. Now, we've seen the spam update, we've seen the helpful content update, we've seen big businesses de-index their coupon pages from Google so they didn't get hit by all of these updates. Being in the blog world is an incredibly turbulent time. SEO is all over the place. So if you're creating any content, you want to be collecting those emails. If you're putting out blog posts, you want a way of collecting the emails. The same with your newsletters. Newsletters are obviously going to do that for you. You're going to want to create the blog content to drive traffic over to the newsletter if your newsletters themselves are not ranking. Hopefully you're putting them straight out onto the internet as well as going into people's inboxes. But having those emails in 2024 is a must. So the first newsletter that I'm building out is putting together 2 niches. Okay, so this is putting together health and tech. And this newsletter, I'm actually going to be giving away. We've been doing this series around Beehive tutorials, how everything works. And later this week, I'm going to be doing a live, and the newsletter I build is going to be given away because I don't have time to add on another huge newsletter to what we've already got going on with our agency and delivering for our clients and running our own newsletters as well. So the reason I picked this one, the why, is because this website here is one of my favorite ones for research. And if you go into our community, which is the first link in the description, go over to our courses, there's our free niche workshop, and you'll see this website in more detail and how we use it. But you can see here, biohacking is one of the biggest and overlooked fitness trends happening right now. And wearable tech market is exploding. And I'm not just talking about smartwatches, I'm talking about much more than that. But these are high ticket services, products that people are interested in. So if you start your newsletter in this niche and you're going straight away for affiliate commissions, which is what you should be doing, you're going to be making a larger chunk of money than if you're just going over trying to sell sort of $20-30 smartwatches. So that's why I picked this one. That's why I'm going for this particular niche and why I'm building out this newsletter that we're going to be giving away in 10 days time out in this niche, because we're putting 2 of the big 3 together, health and tech, and we can use AI in order to be able to write this content, but we're not directly competing with lots and lots of other brands, but we can use those other brands, those other newsletters, to promote our own newsletter and build quickly with things like newsletter swaps and paid promotions and services like Sparkloop and Boost. So that's why we picked that particular one for our giveaway. If you want to get that newsletter, as I said, enter the giveaway. If you want to watch the training, make sure you subscribe. That training will not stay live on our YouTube channel forever. It will become a paid part of our membership, the paid section of our community. So if you want to watch me build out the full newsletter, then you want to make sure that you watch the live when it is live or quite quickly afterwards before it gets taken down. So the second newsletter that I'm running at the moment is 100% AI written. Okay, now with this health and tech one, you're going to have to do some editing. It's going to be long form. You need to put your links in. This one is 100% AI created. Okay, I have a prompt. It's several hundred words in length. You can put it into custom GPT, this kind of prompt. You can run it in 3.5. And I just give it a 1 sentence, tell it what I want it to write my newsletter on, and I get my newsletter. I cut and paste it into my newsletter provider and I send it out. That means within 3-4 minutes, my newsletter is done. And what it also means is that anytime I have available to dedicate to this particular newsletter is focused on growth, not actually on writing. And that's why I love this particular newsletter. It's very simple in design. It's about 400 words in length, but it provides huge value. And that's something I want you to think about with your newsletter. But when you're picking out what you want to write about, can you use AI to do most of the writing? Can you come up with the most simplest, easy to digest format for your user and for you to write with AI, so that whatever AI tool you're using is doing the heavy lifting and you can just focus on growth? Okay, honestly, in under 5 minutes, possibly under 3 minutes, this thing is written, scheduled, and can go out to my list. It's in the education niche, just to give you a bit of an idea. That doesn't necessarily mean it's formal education, but anything you can teach somebody about. So maybe accountancy, It could be something to do with health, whatever you could write a very short newsletter on, provide them with some information, put in some links, could be to your product or service, and then every week that's going out. Like I said, then you're focused on growth. This is my favorite newsletter at the moment to create in terms of return on investment when it comes to my time. The third newsletter that I'm creating is the one that I've started building most recently. And this one, if you've been down to the description where you saw the giveaway link, you'll see that we've also got a waitlist link. This is something we've started to talk about in our community, but it hasn't gone live on the channel yet. And this is actually my favorite niche for 2024 when it comes to newsletters. It's got cheaper ad spend. So if you're going to build with ads, it's cheaper. You can still write it with AI. It's easier to get people to subscribe. It's easier to find those people. And also you can start monetizing it by getting sponsorship deals and things a lot earlier than you can with something like this big newsletter in health and tech. Yeah, this one you can monetize with affiliate offers straight away, but this one over here, you're going to be able to get sponsors working with you a lot sooner. Like from 100 subscribers, you could be getting people paying you good amount of money on a weekly basis in order to be able to start making some money from your list. So if you want to know what that one is, go down, get on the wait list or get in the community and check that one out. And in the next week or so, we will be going more into this niche in more detail. Yeah, like I said, if you can't wait, the wait list is there for you to go and find out a little bit more about it. See you in the next one.